Hey, it's Tim, and I'm here in the garage at my house. I've just returned from a 3-day, 2-night trek up into the mountains, the desert, sands to snow monument mountains, and I want to talk a little bit about, this is going to be really rough and fast, and I want to make this video short, because I've already done lots of gear load-up videos and things like that, and so is everybody else. They're all the same, but I want to tell you the truth about what happens to your pack weight. Or you're playing around with your gear and you're loading stuff up, and always like, oh, it's 20 pounds, hey, that's good. When I came off the trail a few days ago, I had a long water carry that day. It was 16 and a half miles with no water. So I had to load up extra water. So I'm going to show you right now actually, let's weigh it first. Let's weigh this real quick and see what it came in at when I got home. Or at least that day, full of water, full of food, everything we had. This weighs 28 and a half pounds. Now, some of the food is gone that I started with, but that was replaced probably by some of the water. So let's say I'm carrying about 28 pounds in this. This is a Gossamer Gear Kumo 36-liter super light backpack. It is rated at 25 pounds max and 20 pounds comfort. What the heck happened? When I loaded my bag here at home and I was messing around with stuff, it was like 14 pounds without the food. Then I added food, and then what really happens, I needed to carry extra water. So just in 1 day and a half or so, I gained a whole bunch of pounds. What happened? Let's see what's in here. What happened? What really happens to us? I think this happens to a lot of people. And you've got an ultralight pack here, and your load goes from ultralight to kind of heavy. So let's see what I got. So I'm just going to do this quick. On one side here, I've got 2 full liters smart water bottles of water. So when you're on the trail, anything can happen. You might need to carry extra water or something like that. Now, of course, it wouldn't be forever, but anyway, that's what it was. It was hurting. I was hauling, and it was hurting. So on this side, I've got 2 1-liter smart water bottles. We're going to do an unload from what I took, and you can see what happened. So smart water bottle with a filter. On the shoulder strap, I had a 700 milliliter bottle of water. On this side, I had my knock bag that I just usually keep folded up inside with 2 liters of water. Right? So that's 2 liters of water there. Okay, in my front part, I had my umbrella for the sun, which I used. Grover, who never gets left at home except for occasionally by mistake. My camp shoes, which I just started using on this trip. I've never used camp shoes before, but I'll tell you what, it was a game changer. I really loved it. When you get to camp and you take off your shoes and you got to go and dig your cat hole or do chores or whatever you got to do, putting something on your feet is fantastic. Okay, I had my buff is in the front. There wasn't a lot of room for anything, so I had a bag of Fritos in there inside one of my shoes. All right. In the top compartment, everybody says it's useless on the Gossamer gear packs because it's so tight. Well, what I found out is you can stick stuff in there. You just pop one strap. It makes it loose right there. And I keep my potty kit, my headlamp, and that's it in there. Okay. On the back is my sit pad, an additional Gossamer Gear 1/8-inch sit pad. Now I'm going to tear into the inside real quick, and I'm going to make a big mess right here on the floor, because we're going to see what's exactly in here. Oh God! Ah! This is a shirt I hiked in, just a button-down outdoor Pacific Trail shirt that I took off and put on my sleeping shirt because I smelled so bad when I got in the Uber car. So I changed my shirt. So that's a shirt for a shirt. My Gossamer Gear, the 110. My sun hat, which was on my head, and this hat was inside. My jacket, puffy jacket. Food bag, which, geez Louise. A ditty bag. Sleeping pad. Sleeping tights for cold weather and hiking, whatever. Extra pair of socks. My pillow. A beanie. Very small electronics kit. Oops. My 20,000 milliamp charger. Pair of stinky underwear. Cook pot and stove wrapped in a bandana. I just do that to keep it together. A clean shirt. In my quilt. Now somehow, that's it. Somehow, I got this thing up to 28 and probably 29 pounds when I had more food in there, which is absurd for this. I was hurting. And so this is all to say, you don't always shouldn't always choose the smallest, tightest backpack, and you should do what your instinct told you, like it did mine. I originally had this packed up and ready to go, and at the last minute I switched packs because I wanted to take the smaller pack. I wanted to look cool. I wanted to look sleek. It's yellow. I also attached this red bungee cord. I wanted to look cool. But I would have been much happier with my Hyperlight Southwest 40 that has a frame in it and a proper hip belt. The Kumo hip belt is not for supporting weight. It is only just to kind of hold the pack to your body. And oh, there's 3 candy bars and some crackers in this hip belt. And in this hip belt had my headphones and another candy bar and some Gatorade packets and stuff. You may not be, I was not as ultralight as I thought I was. And I've run into this quite a few times. And usually I end up taking my Hyperlight and it just carries so much better. It's okay to take a heavier pack. So that's what I want to say is my lesson, my message to you today is to use the stronger backpack. I really think that that's a key thing for having a happy hike. I had a miserable time. My shoulders were killing me. My back was killing me. I was in pain. And I have taken 30 pounds in this backpack, no problem. So that's what I want to say. We don't always have to look cool. We don't always have to look and be hyper light, super light, ultralight backpackers. I saw a ton of people out on the trail, and lots of people had great big backpacks, and they were fine. They were having a great time enjoying the wilderness, enjoying the desert, the mountains, and just enjoying camp. And you just got to go out and use what you got sometimes, and a heavier backpack is not the end of the world. Go hiking, go backpacking, have fun. You don't have to be the lightest person on the trail. No pressure, but I do that to myself. Anyway, I wanted to do that real quick. Thanks so much for watching. I've got a mess to clean up. So I will see you guys. You'll see me in some other video that might be about something else. I don't know. Bye.